Hello everyone, I'm Eternal Flame here, and this is going to be a probably shorter video. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, and this is going to be me just generally giving more of my thoughts on something, which is Jogo and how Jogo looked in the recent Sukuna battle, because I really want to talk about this, how busted Jogo might actually be purely because of that fight, and admittedly, I might have downplayed Jogo a little bit. He might actually be much stronger than I thought based on his performance against Sukuna. I can see what you all are talking about on how strong Jogo is. Anyways, before we even get into this video on how impressive and how cool Jogo looked, jeez, okay, I can't even do my proper intro right now, yeesh. Be sure to like and subscribe to like anime content like this, and let's get straight into this. However, before we even get into this video is sponsored by Fandomio, and this is especially time I recommend you get, like, if you ever wanted anime merch, now would be the time, because they have a pre-Black Friday sale going on, where you get 50% off everything, plus my own discount code that I'm going to hook y'all up for an extra 10% off, and they're going to have a lot more codes, so I'm going to be talking about them quite a bit more often, but now is the better time than any if you want to help out the channel and get your own anime merch, either for Black Friday or for Christmas in advance. Go check out the link to Fandomio in the comment section below. I really recommend them. They have some really epic merch, and let's get back into the video. So, like, I was just getting ready to watch this episode, like, having my expectations for what this fight was already going to be, because while the anime had expanded a lot on a lot of episodes and anime fights, I wasn't sure how much it was going to expand, and in the manga, Jogo didn't really look all too impressive. Like, Jogo did a lot of cool things, and, like, it immediately started out with Jogo being in the air, questioning himself, and it already showed this was going to probably be even more hype, but then we actually got to the fight. But before we even got into that, I want to talk a little bit about Kusakabe and how Kusakabe knows, let me not interfere in business that's not mine, because, like, I know I'm not going to be someone who can fight these special grade spirits. I don't want to deal with that, and I also have this absolute abomination of a creature named Panda with me. So, yeah. Like, on a real note, I feel we're all just Kusakabe for real. Like, if I was really in Shibuya, I'd be staying away from everything. But that's beside the point. I want to get back into hyping up my boy Jogo. And yes, I know there's an entire huge section on Toji versus Megumi, but I'm probably going to create a separate video for that. This is purely just talking about the Jogo versus Sukuna section, because holy, the anime did this so much works, and it was beautiful. Like, we were about to get into the fight, like, between Kusakabe, Panda, and Geto's two other family members before all the lights cut out, and, like, we all knew something was about to go down, because, like, I don't watch these episodes alone, right? I watch these with someone, like, who isn't really a manga reader, so they have no idea what's going to happen, because I'm always curious what their reaction is going to be, and we both just knew something was about to go down, with me knowing obviously it was going to be Jogo versus Sukuna, but we knew something was about to go down. As it then just immediately started with Sukuna's laugh just echoing throughout the city, and just the fear that could be felt, the amount of just how the scenes just changed from a feeling of relief that they managed to succeed in the side of Megumi in specific, because of the Toji, and Toji realizing Megumi is his son, and how, like, a battle was about to go down where Kusakabe looked like they had an advantage. All of that was just gone the moment we heard Sukuna's laugh as the actual battle began. And now I can actually talk about how much I love this battle, because there's just so much I really want to talk about this battle. I don't even know where to begin. As the fight immediately started, right, with Sukuna flying past him and Jogo's arms just being turned to mincemeat. Like, Sukuna is just him, but Jogo heals it off really fast, but at the same time, Sukuna shows he's having fun, he's playing around, he is enjoying life, and he's really just here for the vibe, while Jogo is just freaking out, trying to make sure he can hit Sukuna no matter what for the plan to work, as he immediately starts out by making this lava machine gun, like he's trying to shoot through an entire building, it's like he is from Hellsing Abridged, just firing bullets en masse, going through buildings, but none of it is even landing on Sukuna, as this man is just launching himself around, using the rubble, and he's just casually enjoying himself and having fun while he does so. Sukuna is just a flexing man, but Jogo really knows how to use his abilities well, especially in the anime, because in the manga, there was no such thing as a fire machine gun, Gatling gun like this. but now there is, and it's absolutely sick. Because you can see the absolute desperation on Jogo's eye. Like, Jogo's like, why did I want to fight this man? Why did I bring him back? Absolute regret. But at the same time, if I can win, then he's completely on our side. I need to do this for the sake of our plan. And it is just absolutely sick, because you can also just tell Sukuna is just here for the vibe. Sukuna really doesn't care that much about this. He's having fun, but it's not like he's on, like, death's door or something. As it's right after, this man tries coating his fists in lava in order to try and go in for hand-in-hand, thinking that this man is Natsu, trying to get that hand-to-hand clash, hoping maybe, just maybe, Sukuna might not be good at hand-to-hand, and Sukuna is just casually blocking, catching, and deflecting each of the hits. Jogo can't even get close to this man. Like, Sukuna is just staring him directly in the eyes, and Jogo is just so much smarter, but Jogo's also trying his absolute best, and this man just... Ooh, it's just, Sukuna is having fun and flexing, like he usually is, but it's particularly shown in this fight. Like, Sukuna had so much aura in this fight that you might as well think that Sukuna is on another level. Like, Sukuna's aura is so immaculate, and his strength is so godlike, that Jogo not being able to land a single hit and being so creative against Sukuna and still being able to entertain Sukuna is considered impressive despite him not doing anything whatsoever. It's nuts. However, right when Jogo tries to, like, launch lava out directly from his hands when Sukuna catches them, just Sukuna cuts them immediately as Jogo tries to use his ultimate lava head in order to try, like, he's basically using a hyper beam as a Pokemon, using his lava head to try and land a close range hit, yet Sukuna still dodges it despite how massive it is. Like, it's going straight through a building and it's doing such massive damage that it's nuts. Like, Jogo, I apologize for underestimating Jogo, because holy, he showed off in this fight. Like, he showed he is strong, and why Sukuna compliments him later on in the fight, but I'll get into that a bit later on. And with the head laser not working, Jogo decides, you know what, no, I'm gonna cause a flash flood. I'm gonna take inspiration from my boy Dagon, and how Dagon created an entire ocean, but instead, I'm gonna do it with lava on this city block, because maybe if I just create so much lava, it will hit. Sukuna just tears it all the way with Cleave. This man is just standing inside a wave of lava, vibing and chilling, with just a expression of, what's next? Come on, Curse Spirit, show me what you got. This man is loving life, but Jogo ain't done yet after, because immediately after, right, we get one of the best scenes of Jogo making two massive lava hands and slamming two buildings into Sukuna to try and kill him, but it doesn't work. It doesn't even damage him at all, because Sukuna is just standing in the center of it with his arms stand up in just a classic T-pose, staring up at the sky like a menace to society, and you can just feel the menacing aura off of him. And it's just, Sukuna is him. That is what this episode really should be called. Whatever this episode's called is incorrect. It should be Himothy Sukuna the Third. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this episode was so hype it managed to get my brain scrambled, because a few things happened beforehand, where Jogo turns the entire lava flash flood into a machine gun, trying firing all of that, as Sukuna hops away after he tries to have it explode, and have the ember insects land on him, with none of that working, as Sukuna lands on the buildings. It's just so hype! Like, it's actual hype. Like, it's... Geez, like, I can't even create enough words for how hype this is. Jogo really uses lava manipulation really well, because this is a standard thing in most shows. Elemental manipulation is really underutilized. Like, let's look at a show like Naruto, for example, where they mainly just fire off a fireball, or fire off massive fireball, or etc. No, Jogo was using it the right way. Man's making lava hands, lava floods, lava bullets, lava machine guns, using his head. Like, sure, yeah, he can obviously do better, and there are more applications. That's kind of how it is with everything, because there's always limitless applications. The mind's the limit. But still, Jogo's using it well. You can tell this man is a master of his crafts, and he actually feels like he would be completely unstoppable if it wasn't for Sukuna even being there and Gojo being sealed. He feels completely unstoppable. The anime managed to make a way to make a character who's losing a fight and not even landing a single hit on a character seem unrivalable by all of the other characters there. That is how nuts this actually is, that both Sukuna and Jogo look strong in this fight, for Jogo being able to entertain Sukuna, who's basically a god, and Sukuna being able to just so effortlessly and casually handle this. Neither of them look weak in this respective episode. And then right after, Sukuna decides, you know what, you're going through this building, and on some Bully Maguire type energy, he slams him through an entire building, several floors of the building at that, as smoke could be seen out from it, and with the moonlight, man picks him up by his hood and says, come on, cursed spirit, can't you do better than that, as he heals. Sukuna is bullying this man and just absolutely loving each moment of it. You can feel the enjoyment Sukuna is having from all of this, and it's just, like, it's so contagious. Even though Jogo's getting bullied, I am loving it, and loving every single second of it, even though I feel partly bad for Jogo, admittedly, but still, it is amazing. As Sukuna says one of the biggest roast lines I've ever heard, which is, come on now, I'll keep playing with you until I grow bored of it. Because, like, Sukuna's having fun, he's enjoying this, but at the same time, Jogo's life is on Sukuna's whims, and it shows right now, because it just shows on the Himothy energy that is Sukuna. As Jogo then tries to use Maximum Meteor, and, like, Kusakabe immediately starts running for his life. Now, Kusakabe knows, but the second he is about to try, Sukuna just appears beside him and is like, no, all of you are going to stay here now. And it's just, the aura you can feel, the worry you can feel, it's almost like this was a weird experience even for me, because when I was watching it, I legit went still after hearing Sukuna's words. It was absolutely nuts. My jaw dropped, and I was at a loss for words. And they did these scenes so incredibly well. And the final part of the fire battle too, the fire power battle between Sukuna and Jogo, that was absolute sick. And, like, I absolutely love Jogo versus Sukuna as a fight, and I absolutely love the speech that Sukuna gives to Jogo at the end, in the afterlife, and the anime made it so much better. The anime just did such beautiful justice to it. Like, overall, this fight is probably my favorite fight to ever be animated in Jujutsu Kaisen, and that is nuts, considering I absolutely love Yuji and Todo versus Hanami so much, and yet this fight overtakes it. Like, this might be one of my best favorite fights of all time. If not, like, it's always been in my top 5, but I think it's been slided up a spot now. The anime made Jogo worthy of this Sukuna line of, don't worry, you are strong. Like, in comparison to people I fought before, you're not so bad. Jogo actually felt worthy. Jogo's durability got some buffs. Jogo's regeneration is insane, nonetheless. Like, that was something I didn't talk too much about, but still, Jogo's regeneration is just nuts, because this man is healing off some amazing attacks. And we know cursed spirits have really good regeneration, but still, it was absolutely nuts what he could heal off from this fight. Overall, Jogo was just a beast in this, and Jujutsu Kaisen has done amazing work at showing off how someone can both look like a beast while also being completely bullied in a fight. And that is something I absolutely love about this episode. But I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are on this episode in the comment section down below. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace out.